everybody, thanks for tuning into Points of View. So, some news recently came out, some actually very big news in the world of credit cards. What the heck is this news? This news is Capital One buying Discover for $35 billion with a B, $35 billion. This move actually shocked me because I heard reports that Capital One was struggling a little bit. So them buying Discover is a little shocking, in my opinion. I believe the news says that three board members from Discover are going to join the Capital One board members, and shareholders of Discover are going to get converted into Capital One shares. It's something like 1.06 Capital One shares for every Discover share, something like that. So, the Wall Street Journal is where I saw the article, so I'll post that in the description below. You could read more about it there. And what is my opinion on this? Well, my opinion is a little mixed because, getting rid of Discover, gives us a little less competition. So that's really the downside to it all because, competition is good for the consumer. So, Capital One buying Discover, basically eliminates a little bit of competition in the credit card market. But there's a big question that I have in regards to this process or merger, which is the Discover network still going to stand, or is that going to disappear and are we just going to have Visa, MasterCard, and American Express? So that's probably the question like tons of people are wondering. So I didn't hear what's going to happen about that or read anything in that regard, but mergers do take a long time. So if the Discover network were to disappear, I would expect it to be around for quite some time. But the upside is maybe this gives Capital One a 5% rotating card to compete with the Chase Freedom card. And I think there's a Citi card that has it. I forget what it's called. I can't think of it, but I'm sure eventually it'll click in my mind, and just put it below. I can't think of the name right now, but Citi also has a card where you can choose your 5% back, and they also have the custom cash card. That's not the one I was thinking of. There was like an older one they had too, but the new one's the custom cash card where you can get 5% back on your top earning spend category. So that'll be another card it can compete with. But this merger, this is just a big shocker to me. I don't know if there's going to be more bank buyouts because of whatever reason. But so Capital One buying Discover for $35 billion was the shocking news. And there was a live press conference yesterday, I think at 8 a.m. Eastern time. I did not have a chance to watch that, but if you had a chance to watch it and you have any information on it, just drop it below so everybody can get more information on this. But I'm sure a lot more information is going to come out as this merger really gets going, and we just get more detail as they discuss the terms and details and all that stuff. The other thing about it is I guess the employees right now, they're working at Discover. Are they going to keep their jobs, or are they going to get laid off? Because obviously one company likely doesn't have two CFOs, chief financial officers, so which one's going to stick around? Well, those are some good questions too to ask about this. Besides just what kind of points and perks you're going to get. What's going to happen to the employees of Discover? Are they going to, they still going to be employed with Capital One? Or are they going to get let go? Hopefully they're still around. Hopefully nothing happens there. But with mergers, that's always questions and concerns that come up when there's company mergers. So anyway. So this is very interesting that this is happening. With mergers, it can be both good and bad. When Marriott merged with Starwood, there were tons of questions, and the one major downside with that was the Starwood point value went away, and we got stuck with Marriott points. I'm a previous Starwood preferred guest card holder, which now I have the Marriott Bonvoy for American Express, and the points are just not worth nearly as much as those Starwood points are worth. I still miss those points. But yeah, so there's a ton of things that could happen with this merger, but we will see as time goes on what happens with this, and hopefully, you know, we'll have more good news coming out and not negative news coming out. Of course, we're gonna hear some negative news because every merger does have some negative news, unfortunately. We don't live in a perfect world. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and you know, I just said the couple things I did know about, such as, you know, a few board members joining Capital One, and you know, Discover shareholders getting converted to Capital One stock. So those are the things that I know. But as far as, you know, the credit cards, points, and the Discover network still existing or not existing, I have no clue about that. So anyway, again, thank you for watching, and let me know what your thoughts are right down below. And yep, I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.